Up next is Sultan Parfum Fatal. This was my first experience with the YSL Black Opium inspired perfume. It opens airy, soapy and synthetic like Berry's Weekend by Fragrance World, but not as sweet. It's given Berry's Weekend mixed with Opera Noir by Maison Alhambra. The airiness would eventually give way to some fresh, fruity, creamy, nutty white florals. It matches the smell of my Opera Noir after like 2 hours, but I don't get any coffee from this at all. The final dry down is very airy, synthetic, woodsy and musky. Maison Alhambra's Opera Noir is dark compared to this, so do please have that in mind whilst shopping for a Black Opium dupe. Lattafa's Facal Rose is allegedly inspired by L'Interdit by Givenchy. This is a sweet, fruity, tart, bubblegummy tuberose heavy perfume. Within 10 to 20 minutes, it loses a lot of the fruitiness and becomes really soapy, detergent-like and super annoying. I get hints of vanilla after like an hour, 2 hours. The dry down is quite interesting as it gives up strong tobacco leaf vibes, probably from the fusion of tuberose and patchouli. Thankfully, that part of that perfume doesn't project off my skin, so it doesn't bother me at all. Projection is good for like 2 hours with longevity between 7 and 9 hours. The white florals, tuberose to be precise, was just too much for me, thus I decluttered this perfume. Folks who love YSL Libre inspired perfumes will most probably like this. You need to be obsessed with tuberose in all its presentations to vibe with this perfume. Up next is Havana Moon. I bought this perfume because the folks at Fragrantica said it was duping Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal. The notes for it are ylang ylang, bergamot, blood orange, milk, honey, orange blossom, praline and patchouli. It opens smelling like a honeyed, nutty, milky orange blossom with patchouli kicking in after 1 hour. Thankfully, unlike in Scandant by Fragrance World, the patchouli used here doesn't have a loud urine vibe. You get a projection of like 1 to 2 hours with whiffs at the 4th hour. The dry down is slightly sweet and musky. I decluttered this perfume because the performance was tragic many months back, but right now it looks like maceration has kicked in. Lastly, this sometimes reminds me of Maison Alhambra's Empire del Oro.